What's up, everyone? Today I'm just gonna jump on. Hope everyone is having a good Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday, isn't it? So sometimes you just lose track of days here, especially in the summertime. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Ready for the weekend. We got a big weekend of baseball tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Just had a big walk-off win last night. But today I just want to go over kind of rehash and kind of get back into the post I made yesterday. And maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, but it was about the supplements that you need to help you build a leaner, more energetic body. And that list of supplements, and I got that list right here. It's a quite extensive list, so let's get right to it. Check it out. This is the list of supplements that you need. And as you can see, you don't need any. So, to be honest, supplements are overrated. Um, sure, they can help, but they should not be the priority. They should not be a big rock. They should not be part of the foundation of your overall health, your well being, your training, your nutrition. Uh, like I said, you don't need any supplements. You can get everything you need from your training, or not from your training, from your nutrition to support your training. So don't worry about the supplements too many times. Most of the time, supplements are just a product of good marketing. They market them as a be all end all, a magic cure. This one pill is going to help you lose fat, build muscle, whatever it may be. Uh, you do not need supplements. The one case that you might need them is if you're deficient in something like, for example, magnesium or vitamin D or something like that. And even then, you don't need supplements. You can get all everything you need from food. So that is one thing. Supplements, they're called supplements for a reason. They are meant to supplement or aid or fill in the gaps of your nutrition plan or your diet. So stop looking at supplements as like your primary focus. Too many times people start, oh, what supplements should I take to lose fat? What supplements do I need to build muscle? And it's always the same thing. None. You do not need any. First, you need to, first and foremost, you need to build a good, solid nutrition or plan or a diet, whatever you want to call it. You need to focus on eating real, whole, nutrient dense foods. So you can get everything, all the vitamins and minerals, the nutrients you get from supplements, you can get these from real foods. So think of meats, veggies, fruits, uh, other starchy carbohydrates like potatoes, rice, whole grains, these things, good fats, avocados, olives, uh, olive oil, things like that, nuts, seeds. All those things are going to give you the nutrients, the minerals, the vitamins that you need to live, actually live and support your life and support the goals that you have, whether that be fat loss, whether that be muscle building, whether it be being a better athlete. You can get all that from real food. Now, I'm not saying that supplements are evil. I'm just saying that they're not necessary. You don't need them to live. You don't need them to succeed and achieve your goals. They can be beneficial, and there are a few supplements that I personally take that I find that are beneficial and that can help a lot of people. So, but first, you need to master or get down your nutrition plan first, and then fill in the gaps where you might be missing out, or maybe it's just a little bit more convenient to get from a supplement whereas you're not getting it from food. So again, get your nutrition and then get your sleep because once you have these two things down, you're going to be pretty good, and better than 90% of the people in the world. So focusing on supplements, like I said, is not good. It's not like I said, it's a big marketing ploy that these companies have because supplements are not really regulated, especially here in the U.S. I think like Canada does more regulations on supplements and stuff. So honestly, you never know what you're going to get, and there's so many supplement companies out there just doing a great job marketing their products as the be all end all or the magic cure or the thing you need to achieve X goal or whatever it may be. So you need to stop looking at that. Like I said, there are supplements that can be beneficial, but like I said, most supplements are not going to help you lose anything but money. So they're not going to help you burn fat. They're going to help burn a hole in your wallet, but that's about it. So, but like I said, there are some, like the ones that I think are total waste, are pretty much a complete waste, are pretty much anything from an MLM company like Herbalife or one of those companies. Pretty garbage products, to be honest, for the most part. And like they promote things as like meal replacements. You don't need meal replacements. You don't need detox supplements. That is what water is for. That is what your liver is for. That is what food is for. So you don't need detox. BCAAs, if you're getting enough protein, you don't need that. Testosterone boosters, they're not going to boost your testosterone. They don't work. Mass gainers are pretty much a waste too. Just eat more food if you want to gain some mass. That's the main thing. Eat more food, sleep, fat burners. Yeah, these are the products, the supplements that are really just a waste of money. I forgot to mention pre-workouts. Because that's one of the biggest. I used to be a huge pre-workout guy. Haven't done it in probably 6 years. But if you're relying on pre-workout to get you through the day, and you're just like skipping meals and you're not sleeping, and you rely on your pre-workout to get a workout, then you got bigger issues to solve than taking a pre-workout. You need to get your sleep on track. You need to get your nutrition on track. You need to stop skipping meals, things like that. So those are some of the big money wasters. So when you're looking at it, yeah. So basically, like I said, anything comes from an MLM company, pre-workouts, uh, fat burners, testosterone boosters, detoxing things, BCAAs. These are all junk. You don't need them. You can get them and from real food and sleep. And that's going to do a much better job in helping you achieve your goals. You're going to feel better. You're going to not you're gonna have more money because you're not spending it on all these garbage supplements. But like I said, there are some supplements that I recommend people take. And again, this is on an individual basis, depending on everyone's coming in, work different, uh, different goals, different needs, things like that. So not everyone will benefit from them, but there are a few that I think the majority of people do benefit from. Those would include a vitamin D. You've probably heard me mention this before, just because I mean, in the summertime, we can get plenty of sun here, but a lot of people don't do a good job of that just because they stay inside all the time. But getting outside, that's the best, getting some sunlight, that's the best way to get vitamin D. But if not, it's always good to take a vitamin D supplement, especially here in the northern hemisphere, especially up in Wisconsin, Minnesota. In the wintertime, even more so, just because we don't get outside and don't get a lot of sun. We don't see a lot of sun here, as we know the weather changes so much. And vitamin D is not readily available from as many plant or many food sources. The sun is the main way to get that. So vitamin D is a good supplement. I recommend a lot of people take. Magnesium is one of the most common deficiencies people have is magnesium deficient. So magnesium is a good supplement. It helps you relax. It helps with cramps, things like that. So helps with a ton of functions in the body as well. So magnesium is another one. So if you're not eating enough foods with magnesium in them, magnesium supplementation is a good one. Just make sure like any of them. Make sure they're quality supplements. Do a little bit of research. Go to things like labdoor.com, examine.com, and check out. Do a little bit of research on the supplements. If you have any questions on good brands or anything like that, let me know. Because I personally do take magnesium, vitamin D. So those are two that I think are good. And any on the topic of deficiencies, anything else you're deficient in is a good topic. So if you go to the doctor or whatever, get some blood work done, and you find out you're deficient in anything, if you're struggling to get that all from food, to get that deficiency up, then supplement that because that's going to just improve your overall health if you do that. So any deficiencies, that's another one that's kind of a more general thing because that could be a lot of different things. But magnesium and vitamin D are two common ones that people are a lot of people are deficient in these days. Another one would be I recommend people is creatine. It gets a bad rap. It's not a steroid. It's not bad for you. It's going to help you. Not only most popular thing or most common thing people know about creatine is muscle, building muscle, help you building muscle. Yes, it's going to help for that, but it's the most researched topic or research supplement there is out there, and they've been discovering it's good for so much more than just helping your looks and your physique. It's going to help your brain. It's going to help a lot of other bodily functions. So creatine is an important one. Um, Make sure, again, quality creatine product. Just you don't need like the special creatine HCl or all these other longer name ones. Creatine monohydrate is good. Um, so that's a good, perfect form. You can look for one with Creapure, which is made over in Germany, I believe. Just a much cleaner process than some of the stuff that goes on in the U.S. Because more regulations, things like that. And whereas U.S. does not regulate supplement companies, so they can put basically whatever they want in their stuff. So yeah, a creatine monohydrate is good, simple, easy, it's cheap. So think like 5 grams a day is all you need. And just you can take it. You don't need to like on and off take it on and off all the time. You can just regularly take it. Yeah, I mean, creatine is natural. That's why people think they claim it's a steroid. It's not a steroid. It's found in food. It's found in meat. So, adding a creatine supplement can help you in more ways than just building muscle. It can help you with your brain, like I said, and many other things. So if you want, check out some more research on that. It's the most highly researched supplement there is. Another common one I think is good for a lot of people is fish oil or omega threes, especially with our Western diet. We don't get a lot of fish or a lot of good fresh like omega-3 fish, like good salmon. A lot of the salmon we eat is farm salmon, so rather than fresh wild caught salmon, so which is higher in the good omega-3s. So fish oil, omega-3 supplement, a good quality one. Viva Naturals is a good supplement. I use Mam Nutrition. I've used both of those. Those are both good. There's other good ones out there. But yeah, just do a little research, like I said, labdoorexamine.com. But fish oil omega 3 is a good one, especially if you don't eat a lot of fatty fish. So, like good quality salmon. So, omega 3. And then the final one that I want to get into is probably the most popular one people take is just a good quality protein powder. And yeah, I get most of my protein from, and you want to eat a high protein. That's huge for staying full, keeping you satiated, helping you build muscle, especially when you're trying to burn some fat. Make sure you're high in protein. If you're active, if you're lifting, eat high protein. And that can get kind of difficult with eating a lot of food, especially if it's meat, if it's like steaks and stuff like that, things that are harder to chew. It's taking more time to do that. Or if you're someone who is traveling a lot, you're on the go a lot. You're here, there, wherever. A protein powder is convenient. Again, find a good quality one. Doesn't need to. Don't look for one that doesn't have a ton of garbage ingredients in it. All the artificial junk that you don't really need. Just look for a good, clean one. If you want, message me. I can get you some good brands I recommend. But I always look for like the NSF, the safe for sport is always good to look that up to make sure it's tested, especially if you are an athlete, because you don't want anything, especially if you're being tested, in your body that's going to throw up a red flag or whatnot. So, a good quality protein powder is convenient, can help you get your goals if you're struggling to eat enough food, especially if you're a bigger person, like a 200-pound guy who wants to get 200 grams of protein. That can be tough to eat a lot of food. I mean, I like to eat protein, so it's not that tough for me. Whereas meat, dairy, things like that you can get your protein from. But yeah, if you're on the go, if you're struggling to get the majority from real food, but then supplement that and fill in like that last 20, 25 grams with a shake or whatever, a protein powder. Mix that in some yogurt or some oatmeal, something like that. A good quality protein powder is going to benefit you a lot, especially if you're training, especially if you're on the go and just need a quick option here and there. Like I said, don't rely on it as your main source. Don't be having 5 protein shakes a day. Like some of these supplement companies, oh yeah, just drink all these shakes a day and you'll lose weight. Yeah, but you're also not going to feel very good either once you're doing that. So but yeah, those are the ones I recommend. So again, a good quality protein powder, vitamin D, magnesium, creatine, and omega-3 fish oil are the main ones I recommend that people take. What was that, five? So, and then there's bazillions of other protein, like I said, or bazillions of other supplements out there. But if you are looking to and again, guess I did mention any deficiencies that you have that you find from like blood work or getting any testing like that done, and you can't get that all from food, then you can supplement with those vitamins, those minerals, those nutrients to make sure your levels are where they need to be. But again, those are the basic five that I recommend. Another one, if you are a higher carb person, and just looking for like a intra workout carb, um, that's going to help. It's going to be fast digesting, quick digesting, not going to cause any distress in the stomach. Like a cyclic dextrin product can help. I've taken those in the past. I don't take it all the time, but it helps you get uh, higher carbs if you're looking to perform. That's more for athletes who are training hard all the time and in sport or whatnot, sweating a lot. A good cyclic dextrin carb powder can help as well. So that's a sixth bonus one that's not as common and not as important as the other ones, but can be really beneficial to athletes. So those are the five plus one, the six that I recommend for the majority. Like I said, you can get by perfectly without them, especially if you're eating a good quality diet and nutrition plan, eating real foods. 90% of the time, you'll be perfectly fine without any of these supplements. Then, if you have any deficiencies, fill in with there. But the main thing, again, supplements are not meant to be the overall big piece of your diet. They are meant to supplement and fill in the gaps of anything that's missing or anything you're struggling to get from your nutrition plan or your diet. So there you go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, send me a message, let me know what some of the supplements that you take are, and if you have any questions on brands or anything like that, that will work better for you. And if you have any questions at all on supplements, post them in the comments below or send me an email, trevor@tagpn.com. And we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks.